like I was free falling from 1,000 feet. Face first so hard that I cracked the concrete. Possibly the worst news that I've had to receive. The phone call was on some shit that I couldn't believe. And just as soon as I heard Sarah's voice on the line, I could picture your face and it raced through my mind. I don't know how I knew, but I knew something was wrong, only to find out that my brethren was gone. As I swallowed it down, and after hanging up the phone, I cried up a storm all alone with no one home. Then I called up Root, and then I called up Nick, and then I called up my dad, cause I felt so sick. I think Nick was the hardest to tell, he knew him well. And after I let him know, I felt my eyes start to swell. I had to let him go, so I could go and cry again. How you tell a good friend that we lost a good friend? But that wasn't the end, in fact it only started. Had to Bob Marley just to get the guts to call Paulie. And we both played it cool even though we both knew we were being torn apart, but our hearts were with Joey. And we both played it cool even though we both knew we were being torn apart, but our hearts were with Joey. And that's the reason I can't sleep sometimes. It's the thought of you gone without saying goodbye. It's like, that's the reason I can't sleep sometimes. It's the thought of you gone without saying goodbye. I'm like, why? I'm like, why? It's like, why? That's the reason I can't sleep sometimes. That's the reason I can't sleep sometimes. And it's still so fresh in my head, and when I'm sober, it still seems new and so far from being over. I try to check on Nikki and see how Rue is doing, but I haven't heard back from her, not since the funeral. That night we did it right, me and Nick drank a bottle. The only thing at the time that felt right to swallow. Put on the Tim Berry, had us a Joey party, and I ain't been the same ever since, man, I'm sorry. Yo Paul, I know I barely called you at all, but I know that if I see you then I'll probably fall and straight break down again. Cause man, we ain't friends, more like family, and I know that that bond never ends. And that's why I don't sweat it, cause all in due time, me and you will have our time to reminisce and unwind and close the book together through bad and stormy weather. I love you, big brother, and that shit is forever. And to the man himself, I hold you down for life. I got you tatted on my arm because it's only right. And little Rue, if you hear this someday, understand that your dad was a riot, true friend and good man. Your dad was a riot, true friend and good man. A true friend and good man. And that's the reason I can't sleep sometimes. The thought of you gone without saying goodbye. And that's the reason I can't sleep sometimes. The thought of you gone without saying goodbye. Yo, that's the reason I can't sleep sometimes.